Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back, next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So back again at Group F for a second time, right? Second batches of games. We have... I feel this could be like a small finals as well, right? Bird Up, so one of the more recent decks from 2021, so about 2 years old. Can't remember when Kamal won the... well, I believe it was the remote duel YCS, this particular deck list, right? Bird Up. So it's going to take on Spyrals. The Spiral build has been updated, as you know, it has already been featured the last time, right? Like, what was it? 16 matches ago, 16 videos ago from the Cross-Banlist Cup. So which deck has the advantage? Well, if, you know, you'd ask the public, Spyrals has the advantage over Simorg, Lock, over Bird Up. I could definitely agree. Well, like before this matchup, like I'm honest, I would have had no clue, simply because both decks are, you know, from like a very similar age, 2020, 2021, kind of suffer the same weaknesses, I guess. And again, being one of the more recent decks, both decks have, you know, big power cards, big going second cards as well in their extra decks or side decks. So I feel that I feel it could go either way. Definitely going first is important, especially for both decks. To put up the lock here in case. I believe this is pretty much going to be the best opening hand that Bird Up could have, and that's what is it with the Simorg link for protection. You have the bird, the avian, what else? The bouncer, right? Yeah, the Lyrilisk one, and Utopic, the Utopic for monster negation, right. Plus potential, DD Crow that, you know, you could or might have been, searchable, could have been searchable, and I believe it was searched out previously, so I guess a god hand, especially because of no hand traps here in the opening hands. And this is already a goner, like there's no way, I don't think any deck can play through this without like a sideboard. So Avian is there, Lyrilisk is there for a couple of bounces, the Simorg link for a protection, and the Ancient Warrior one as well, the the one that bounces as well, plus monster negation, plus DD Crow. Nope, this is game over. I like this particular Spiral list. It was kind of popular back in 2020, but, you know, it's not as nostalgic as it was before, right? What was it, 2017 in a Tier 0 format. So I go first now, and this is, I guess, a very solid opening hand. Having access to Quick Fix, normal summon being drones, and again, you know, stack the top cards from my opponent's deck, so double Helix resolves. Getting Master Plan plus, I think I still have Magician's Souls ready to be special summoned, you know, for potential draws. I get nipped though, but the beautiful part of this deck is that, again, you're always threatening your opponent with Appaloosa, like now, right? 4 monsters or 3 monsters with a link 2, which is a big threat being Appaloosa, so I guess you can definitely want dropping Nibiru there. But with Safala upplays potentially as well Master Plan triggering, I can still, you know, get out some combos. Was able to search out one of the traps, and, you know, those traps, they let you extend Banish itself from the graveyard to, what is it, Reborn, a Spiral from the graveyard, yeah. And then there is the spell as well, the spell special summons something from the hand, a Spiral monster. It's basically just an extender, but all of them are important because of the combos, right, because of the combo lines. I don't think I can end on Trigate, I think I'm 1 monster short, but this is cool as well. You end on Sleeper, so Sleeper popping Nip, Appaloosa for, what is it, 3 negates at least, well, like 1, 2, 3 negates, plus the Masquerina, plus the searched, what is it, utility wire, the Wing Blast, right, plus the searched DD Crow. No way that Lyrilisk is going, or Bird Up is going to, you know, battle this one through even after a Forbidden Droplet. The fact that, I mean, this particular deck, like Spyrals, let me think, does... Yeah, what I was about to say is that, like, Spyrals does have the option to, let's say, if your opponent has, like, you know, Droplet or Dark Ruler no more to shut down all monster effects, like, Spyrals does have options to still be in the duel, like Utility Wire, DD Crow, just, you know, cards to mention, plus hand traps. Okay, so game number 3, go second again. I see Nip. Nip is... I already had everything in, like Dark Ruler, evenly matched Nips as well. Nips here in this case are okay. It prevents, I guess, the search here from the Lyrilisk, plus, you know, it prevents the Utopic one to come out, so it prevents another monster negation. But problem though is that the Tri-Brigade engine is still alive, and you see that sticky trap there in the hand, that's just going to say no to my entire board. It's a ridiculous card, it's a crazy card. Not in the main deck, but you know, I forgot its name, the trap, what is it for harpies? Featherstorm, is it Featherstorm? I think so. Desires as well, but again, like hardly any hand traps, hardly any board wipes as well. Like an evenly matched could have been sweet, because no avian, okay, that's cool. Maybe was it banished off of Desires? I don't know. But yeah, Featherstorm just says no. I can use Souls in hand to send off, whatchamacallit, the Master Plan from my deck to the graveyard. But again, no follow-up, please. So, like, that's how ridiculous that trap is. Like imagine, you know, only needing to control a winged beast, right? If you control, what is it, a harpy, you can use it from the hand. But again, that's not relevant. Like, that's a perfect example of a card that should be, like, archetype exclusive, right? You can only activate it when you have, like, a harpy monster on field. I mean, then again, you could play like there, what is it, Link 2, but I mean, you know, you need to work for it. It is what it is. So okay, game number 4, I go first, and again, like, if the deck opens Magician's Souls, like, I think it has, isn't it, no, I was about to say a 1-card combo with Souls? I don't think so, it depends on the extenders you have, but definitely multiple 2-card combos. So again, you know, use double helix, see if there's any response. I do have a Call by the Grave, but sadly again another nip, but it's fine though. This deck plays around nip so good, so godly. So use the Premature Burial. What is it? Last Resort? Is it Last Resort? Barricade. What is it? Blocker? Blocker is important. I mean, here in this case, I just could have gone for Cerberus as well. Okay, no. Blocker, I guess, gets back the field spell during the end phase, right? That could be important. So going for Appaloosa, making myself secure, safe for more hand traps, getting, again, I don't think I'm able to put up a Tri-Gate lock, but I'm, you know, able to play around potential, what is it, Dark Ruler? I'm not so sure if Dark Ruler is there, but Droplet is there. So, you know, searching DD Crow, have Judgment, obviously, Called by, just in case, Utility Wire again searched, but I think I discarded my Crow. Okay, so I didn't keep it. Okay, it's fine, no. So get back the field spell, and here, like Desires, that's fine, I'm not going to negate that, but that Lightning Storm, what was it? Hit spells? Spells are, I believe, monsters, but I guess, you know, I do go for Solemn, so let's say if another Lightning Storm, it is what it is. But if not, like, again, this game is in the bag. So no board wipe, so this makes things much easier, I guess. Again, Sleeper prevents, I guess I need to prevent Zeus from coming out, right? Even with the Appaloosa. So Sleeper for double pop, Utility Wire, plus I still have Masquerina for a potential Unicorn. So, okay, going, even though it's a short, you know, games going well back and forth. Nowadays, right? Nowadays style. So, okay, game number 5 goes second. And again, this opening hand is kind of nuts. Like, I'm not going to lie. Magician's Souls sending Resort or sending Master Plan plus goods. That's full combo already. Plus Monster Reborn and Dark Ruler. So I'm like, okay, I should be good. Depends on, you know, which hand traps are there. Imperms, what else? DD Crows, maybe? Which is indeed going to be searched out. But I have a play, or at least there are some ways to play around that. So we'll see. So Shrek hits the field. Okay, there is a Silmark for Avian, which is kind of needed. If it wasn't for Dark Ruler, no more. Utopic hits the field as well. The Literalist, I guess, what was it? How many materials? Like 4, 5-ish? Multiple bounces plus Avian. So immediately use Dark Ruler. And we now see that there is 2 extra interruptions, you know, post Dark Ruler, and we know that DD Crow was searched. I think so, right? Yeah, I think so. Otherwise, you know, you should definitely play around it. So I first send the trap, and obviously, you know, chain it to the DD Crow, so I can still go for full combo. Here, I guess, is you could wait on, what is it, double helix, but I mean, I could probably just go for a second double helix, right? Like Master Plan searches the field spell, and the field spell gives targeting protection. So I guess risking the Imperm to prevent those Magician's Souls draws, I guess here in this case it didn't work out because my last card was a Searcher, right? The Gerardo, searching a level 1. So it didn't work out this time, but no hand. Do we know the last card in hand? I'm not so sure. But Again, I can basically go for full combo, use blocker already, so I can get back my field spell during the end phase, and now the Nightmare package comes into play. Well, at least only Cerberus, but again, I think I'm one monster short. I don't want to give up my sleeper, right? Oh, I'll go for Boreload. the times. This was your access code talker, what is it, 4 or 5 years ago? I can't remember, but you know what I mean, like Boreload. Gain control, and I believe it's sent to the graveyard during the next end phase, I think, something like that. So this should be game. I have a couple of bounces, sleeper for pop, protection of Cerberus, plus Appaloosa, and the field spell for next turn. Yeah, this is a lockup. Spyrals has this one, so a nice match, really nice match. And as I've read through the comments in the community tab, you know, the side deck is important. Drawing those side deck cards, but I mean, Spyrals got nipped twice. And even then, right, like those duels, both those duels were won by Spyrals. So crazy stuff, crazy deck list. So it is on this. So, okay, cool. Next matchup, we have a biggie again. Is this a rematch? I'm not so sure. It might be a different list. But looking at Emancipator's deck list from 2020 versus Performance and Bell. So feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like. If you enjoyed the video, leave them signing out. Peace.